Whoops. I think I got Eckogen's stream audio. Whoopsies. I think I got Eckogen's stream audio. Whoopsies. Ah, Scuff stream. Was playing Scuff Nights earlier today and now having another Scuff stream. Scuff stream. Was playing Scuff Nights earlier today and now having another Scuff stream. I hope the audio is fine. Okay. Oh, I don't have my references anymore. Let me pull it up on the other screen. Is the background volume too loud? Is that better? Okay, test it. Okay. Her hair's kind of thick here. Huh. Oh, that looks off. You know what? I'll add it later. Ah! Oh! Eckogen! Hello! Hello, Eckogen chat. Oh god. Ah, I'm scared. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Please be kind to me. I have the confidence of a squirrel. This anxiety is also the reason why I can't play League. Thank you, thank you. I hope I don't disappoint your chat. We get to see the pro in action. Dude, what pro? I'm not pro at all. I'm a nobody. I can't draw, so that's fine. Oh, you guys wanna see what I have been drawing? Wait 1 second. Preventing you from getting hooked on League. Yeah, so maybe anxiety is the real homie here. Okay, hold up. I'm working on Anya right now, specifically her ambient synesthesia skin. And then what else do I have? Oh, Silver Ash. This is Silver Ash that I drew as a sketch. And then there's Praminix. I doodled this on the car. What else? What other Arknights things? Oh, there's a Star Rail, but I won't show that. Oh, there's also this. There's also Slayer. Isn't she so cute? I like her little curls. Very, very adorable. Gao indeed. She's so cute. I love drawing cute girls. They're so cute. But yeah, now I'm working on Amiya. Oh, thank you guys for following. You don't have to. You really don't. I love Swire too. She's so good. And then her skills are really fun to play too. Oh, thank you. One Piece Swire. Maybe it's a summer skin, and she's watery, just like the rest of the gang. Okay, I don't know how to draw frills, so I'm just gonna YOLO it. Oh, very strong Swire indeed. Man, the thing about Arknights design is that the clothing looks so good. They really look so good, but it's also a pain to draw. Like, I'm looking at the reference and there's a lot of layers. But it is pretty. Very pretty. It's okay, you got Swire out of love. She's high level, but she's just chilling there. It's kind of like the life she deserves anyway, right? Rich girl, just chilling, not doing anything. How long did it took them to draw the clothes? Are you talking about Hyperglyph? Like, official artists? Because based on what I know about Hyperglyph is that they probably get anywhere from 1 to 3 months. Oh, me too. I want a Uniqlo collab. They have the official t-shirts. I got one of them because our friend went to the Arknights Fest in Japan and got some for me. Collab with Bandai. Dude, I would love to have an Arknights model kit. The thing about Arknights, and I didn't realize this until like last year when I met a bunch of Arknights people, is that everyone kind of knows everyone. And it doesn't matter like how big or small you are on the internet. Like, you probably know someone big. And that's what I realized. And then I realized that, hey, I'm actually friends with people who work at Hyperglyph. And then I have friends who are content creators like Eckogen. It really is. And what I like about the Arknights community is that everyone's really nice. At least from my perspective. I think it's because we're relatively niche, so there's not that much drama. Like, I don't want to talk about other fandoms badly, but I'm sure there are more than one gacha game that comes to your mind when I say toxic fandom. I can't say that for Arknights because I don't feel like it is. Oh, thank you for the follows, guys. Please don't expect much. My hands are literally shaking. I can't. Streaming is so hard. Anxiety. Hey, you said it. I didn't say it, but yes. One thing I know for certain is that MiHoYo is very good at making money. Extremely good at making money. Is this Clip Studio you're using? Yes, it is. I didn't upgrade to the newest version because I think for most of the things I want to do, this version is enough. To be frank, I am grateful to that one Genshin Impact fan. What Twitter thread? I forget. Oh my gosh, have you guys seen like the early day Arknights ads? They're so funny. Oh, I don't know how long you guys have started your Arknights journey, but I started like in 2020, so like the first year. Those are something. I don't know what they're doing, but whoever they contracted to outsource the ads, they did a they did a bad job. Well, that's pretty early. I think I started a month after server opened. It's really funny because like all of my friends who got me into Arknights, I didn't want to play at first because I was a filthy FGO player. I shouldn't say filthy. FGO is still pretty decent, but I was a degenerate FGO player, and then my friends told me to start Arknights, and at first I didn't because I'm like, oh, that's another gacha game that I had to invest in. But then the more I played, the more I'm like, wait, this is so much more fun than FGO. So then I hard quit FGO, and then now I'm playing Arknights. 5 years later, and I'm still here. Wow, the Monster Hunter collab is good. Man, I remember like when CC first came out on Global, everyone, like the very, very first one, the CC0, everyone's freaking out because they're like, oh, you have to have Silver Ash at this level or you can't clear it. FGO is okay. Like, there are some chapters that are arguably good. It's just that I really don't like the gameplay. Based on what I know about Hypergriff, in terms of collabs, they tend to collab with brands that the creators like. So like Haimao and other people. So if Haimao is into Gundam, we might actually have a Gundam collab. Or some kind of collab, either like model kits or things, I hope. Yeah, the newest Apostle Knight person from Laterano, right? On CN. Time to get into Gundam. Exactly! I need to expand my Arknights connection with Rizab Haimao and be like, hey, you wanna check out Gundam? I know nothing about Gundam. Actually, that's a lie. I watched Gundam Seed for like a little bit. But I like the model kits. They're fun to build. I agree. Giant mechs are fun. All of the Arknights PVs are pretty. Like, I kid you not, my standard of art has risen so much to the point where I can't even look at most gacha game art. Like, Arknights, I guess Arknights made me into a connoisseur in a way. It's like, I refuse to accept anything less than this. which is kind of good because I'm also harsh on myself, and it also pushed me to improve. Not saying that I can get to like the hyperglyph artist level, but I'm just saying that in general, it has pushed me and also, I guess, my eyes and the way I see things. So shout out to Arknights and the art direction. It's so, so good. I wish like other gacha games tried more. Because I'm sure they can have good art, but I don't know why a lot of it falls off flat. And of course, art is subjective, so like if you like other games, that's fine. But I honestly feel like the design and the art and just the polish of Arknight's characters is basically at a 10 out of 10 for most characters. Gotta make this part smaller. Because AK is built different. Literally, the creator of AK was a famous doujin. I agree! Yes, I heard about that story from my friend who works at Hyperglyph. And I'm so glad because I was a huge Toho fan back in the days too. And if you notice, like a lot of the official artists that they hire for Arknights, for example, Nami, she was huge in the Toho doujin scene, like way before Hyperglyph. In fact, I followed Nami when she was basically in high school, I think. And that was like when she couldn't draw as well as now. And I basically watched her go from like, I guess, copy level to a professional. So I'm very proud of her journey. But I'm so glad that Haimal and his friends basically started Arknights from that passion for like fan goods. I was a fan of Nami before most people, I would say. Before I even started drawing. But it's okay. Yeah, she was like super young back then. At least I think it was high school or maybe like early university. She doesn't reveal much about herself, so... But she's been around for a while. Oh, another story I heard about Hyperglyph is that a lot of the artists, they went to the same university and they were roommates, or they were in the same club. Thank you. I don't know how I do it. It's hard. It's hard to concentrate on both, but that's okay. This Amiya is chill for me. I'm taking it chill. Whee. I usually don't talk this much during streams because I don't have anyone here. But it's kind of nice, so thank you guys. Oh, thank you, but I'm definitely very, very far from the peak. Very, very far. There are tons of people better than me. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for following, but you don't have to. Drawing is fun, guys. You should try it as a hobby. That's how I did it. You just know the stream title. It's true. And if you go back, like I said, if you go back to the beginning, I think I got some of your stream audio in by accident. So you're in here. I wasn't gonna stream. In fact, I would say I'm kind of scared to stream art because it's not that good, and I don't want to get roasted. So I hide it. I'll hide it. It's hard for me to raid because she streams at random hours. Yeah, thank you for pushing. I'm actually having... Yes, I am anxious and I am scared, but I'm having fun. So that's good. So thank you. And I stream at random hours because I'm scared of streaming. I started streaming, one, to get over my nerves, and secondly, to play scary games because I can't do it by myself. But I love horror games. But I can never play it by myself. The modern dilemma, yes. But also the modern solution. Because now I can stream. The true horror game is socializing. Okay, this is the weird thing. I can't handle online strangers. Like, that's why I can't play League. Because, someone's gonna throw a racial slur at me. And I can't handle that. Or someone's gonna, like, send me the question mark ping. And do stuff like that. So I can't handle those stuff. But I'm okay with talking to people in real life. But I can't do it online. I don't know what it is, but I just can't do it. But, like, real life is fine. It is really funny. It's funny if I'm not on the receiving end of it. Another restream? Yeah, I know. 2 in 1 day? You have to thank Eckogen for this. He's the one who pushed me to do it. Amiya's birthday dress. Which skin is that? Let me look it up. Amiya birthday. Oh, the ambient synesthesia one. Yes, I agree. That is probably one of my favorite skins of all time in the game. The other one being the Kelsit skin. The Live 2D one. That one's really good too. Oh. I low-key want to cosplay this outfit because I think it's so cute. But then I have so many Arknights cosplays already. Maybe I should tone it down a little bit. Oh, I drew on the wrong layer. It's fine. It's a sketch anyway. So what I do is after I make a digital sketch, I'll print it out and then I'll transfer it onto paper. So then I can have a shikishi. I'm not sure if you guys seen those illustrations that you draw on boards, kind of like that. Yeah, you kind of get used to it though. I kind of like the messy look of drawing on two separate or the same layer. When I started learning art, I drew everything on one layer. That taught me a lot. I think it is from ambient synesthesia, like her skin. It's really pretty. I like. What do I do here? I'll connect it. Yes, I agree. For my more legit pieces, so not these things, I usually go over it on one layer at the end. Wait, can I show that? Is that something I can show? Maybe. Okay, let me find it. Let me find an example. Boop. Oh no. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so this Hoshi basically went over all the areas that I needed and then painted it all one layer so that everything fits better. I personally much prefer sketch lines over clean lines. I enjoy the wabi-sabi. I agree, I like rough art too. Oh, thank you, thank you. I love the skin so much. Like I said, Arknights art is like peak. Everything. Like down to the skills needed to draw at that level, and also the design. Especially streetwear. Arknights is so good at making streetwear. Oh, just insanely good. Okay, gonna go back to Amiya. Okay. There is just a certain vibe that Arknights have for their characters. Try drawing an Arknights OC and it's never looked right because there's something missing in certain elements that makes them look unique. Oh my god, should I do an Arknights deep dive in terms of art and what I noticed? Wait, I might actually be able to comment on this. There are some like things I notice that Arknights do all the time. Let me download some pictures first. A YouTube vid on the subject. Oh, I don't know if I'm skilled enough for that. But there are some things I definitely noticed. I don't know. I feel like to make a YouTube vid, you have to be super knowledgeable, and I'm not. I feel like I just be a fake, like a fake professor. Let me pull up some examples. Okay, just gonna randomly grab some images. Talking about art, most of Arknights' background CG is so well drawn. It looks like they spent a lot of time on it, but in reality it's literally just coordinated scribbles that make up the whole piece. Yes, I agree. And I think what they do is they take a photo and then they paint over it. That's the thing that they do to speed up the flow. Have you heard of Noel Luke on YouTube? I think I have, but I don't know them. But good on them for doing analysis on Arknights. Oh my god, why do all these images take me to Pinterest? I just want some big photos so I can comment. Oh, okay. I'll grab one more, and then I think. Oh. I think if you're an artist and you don't have the ability to break down what you're seeing, then you won't be as effective as an artist. So that's the skill that you definitely need. You can get more Arknight CG in a website called Arknight CG Viewer. Oh, I didn't even know that they had that. Arknight CG Gallery Viewer. Wow, that's a lot. Woo! Thank you. This is a gold mine. I'm just gonna randomly pick a few environments, and then I'll comment on it. Okay. Alright, let's talk about character art first, I guess. Let me move these layers somewhere else. Okay. So one thing I noticed about Arknights is that they love making like, yes, if you zoom out, it looks fine. Oh wait, hold on, sorry. I just realized that my chat is covering half of the screen. Let me move this a little bit. Oh no. Actually, maybe I can just take it off. I'll just read the chat. Yeah, I don't think I can shrink it. Wait, can I shrink it? Okay. Wow. Okay. Is that good enough? Or is that too small? I can't tell. That's okay. Alright. Please don't bite. Okay. I guess I'll come prepared. Okay, so the one thing I noticed about Arknights is that they add a lot of details, but it's like selected details. So there's a thing that I've noticed that I personally also kind of do is in like the darker areas or the areas that's not as important, you don't want to add that many details. And it makes sense, right? Because like if your eyes are not going there, then it doesn't make sense for you to have details. So if you compare, for example, like the background's a little bit more blurry because there's not as many details as the foreground. But as you can see, there's a lot of details on the characters, and they definitely spend a lot of time adding in the details. And I've also noticed that they do paint overs. So I'm not sure if you noticed, but like Amiya before, the illustrator used to be Wei. He used to be the art director for Arknights, but then after the backlash that he received during the Mizuki and Summer Chen incident, he stepped down. And it was taken over by Liduke. Liduke is the illustrator for W and Helger. And I also think, oh, just those two, I think. Oh, wait, the Snake Girl, Eunectus. So she took over as the art director, and I think she is still the art director. But one thing I noticed is that on pieces that she has worked on, there's like lines. Let me see if I can find it. Talk about this later. Okay, so this is oh wow, this is so low quality. Wait, let me see if I can find a higher resolution Liduke artwork. Okay, this is pretty high quality. Okay, so this is a Enfield artwork. Oh yes, exactly. Yeah. But I think she's still like the overall art, like the hyperglyph director, arts director. I think, maybe I could be wrong. Don't quote me. But one thing that Liduke really likes to do is she likes to add these lines. I'm not sure if you see it, but like I'm gonna draw on it with red. She likes parallel lines, or sometimes they're not parallel. But like, you see those lines? Like going in this direction, like here. So if you see those lines, and here too, like it's everywhere, but it's very subtle, but also adds detail. So if you're drawing OCs or whatnot, and you notice that something doesn't look right, add more details. And it doesn't even have to be like intense details, just random parallel lines. That's something I picked up from observing Arknights artists. And of course, Liduke is just incredibly good at drawing everything. But the way that she draws skin is very soft. But then the way that she draws everything around the skin is very, I guess, harder. So it creates a very, very, very nice contrast. She's probably like my favorite illustrator of all time. She's just so good. But yeah, Liduke, 10 out of 10 for me. I know, isn't this so good? This is a level I aspire to be. I don't think I'll reach it because I'm not an artist full-time, but I'll try. I'll try my best and see where it goes. Have you seen Irene's E2? Oh, I have. That's nice too. Yeah, her artist also really likes rough edges. Although I did see some people saying that they don't like that style, which I get. It's a little bit messier, but I like it. And this, for their promotional artworks, they outsource it. So they contract people, they basically commission people to draw it. So I don't know whose artist this belongs to or drew it, but basically, if you can get hired by Hyperglyph, you're good. You are good. Okay, and then for the backgrounds, what can I say about it? I really think for like the backgrounds, and Riot artists do this as well. In fact, they do it a lot. They'll use something like SketchUp, I think is what it's called. Yeah, Google SketchUp, or some kind of 3D modeling program to make base models. Because a lot of, especially in sci-fi, a lot of things are just blocks. And then once you have that in a 3D environment, you take like a screenshot where you export it and then you paint over it. So that's a way to create backgrounds really, really fast. And then for things like this, honestly, it's not that bad to make or that hard to make. You just block out some rocks, add in some snow, wind, more textures, and then that's basically there. That's like half of the work done. And if you want to polish it up, you could, but then if this is just a background, then there's no point to. "80-20 rule," yeah, exactly. Yeah, Blender's another tool that you can use. Although this is I personally don't think it's a hot take, but for some people it still is. They view using Blender and 3D tools as cheating. I'm personally okay with that because, to be honest, if you're working professionally and you don't know, like, and you're drawing backgrounds, for example, and you don't know how to use Blender, then that's actually a detriment to you. Because most companies they care about being fast, right? They don't really care about being authentic or has to be 100% hand-drawn. They just want a product so they can ship it. So in my opinion, I think it's okay if you use Blender. As long as you make everything from hand and you're not like using AI to generate it or anything, you still have to learn like how to use a tool in Blender. So I think it's just another tool to add to your tool belt. Yeah, I don't think it's cheating, but there's definitely a percentage of artists nowadays that do think it's cheating. And they're entitled to think that. Like, that's their opinion, that's valid. But I don't think it is. And based on the streams and videos I've seen from like professional concept artists who work at Riot Games and other places, it's definitely not. They use it all the time. And if you look at speed paints of a lot of like League skins, the like some artists actually do post their full progress. They do use Blender quite a bit, so I think it's totally okay. But yeah, that's another way to speed up production. But man, Arknights is just so good in terms of artwork. It's Arknights. A lot of people think that way, but I talk to a lot of professional artists and all of them have told me that you should learn how to use Blender to assist you because they want you to be flexible, especially for hypergraph. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're working in a professional environment, you have to know how to use it. Like, a lot, I would say like most, especially game companies. If you're working for a game company, you basically have to know it. But of course, don't quote me. I have zero knowledge of working in a game company. This is just from me doing research and looking up artists that I like. Oh, I have something to say about Nori. Said C. What I like about his artwork is that first of all, his techwear is really good. He's so good at like shape design. All of his characters look interesting. And all of his concepts look very interesting too. I don't know if you guys follow his like personal blog, but he posts a lot of like industrial design things. I really like that. My little advice, if anyone who wants to work for game company, learn as much things as possible, because the more you're flexible, easier. Yeah, that is true. Because no company, especially like tech adjacent company, uses the exact same stack. So what you use at one company is going to be different from another. And I think this also applies to like the art side of things. So the more you know, the more flexible you are, the more adaptable you are. Some people think using references is cheating. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's cheating, man. If you don't look at good art and you don't have a level that you aspire to be, then how do you even improve? No one can draw from their mind like automatically. You can't. You can only draw as good as your eyes can see. AK team has a lot of architectural talent as well. I'm sure they do. They use a lot of that, and I love it. Oh, they are fans of CZPR because of Project Red. I'm hoping to. Please, Haimao's a gamer. I just want more collabs. I haven't played the game, but I have seen concept art of it. So yes, I definitely do agree. Okay. Good detour. I'm gonna go back to Amiya. Oh, architecture school. That's pretty cool. Do you have to hand draw a lot too? Or is it like all digital now? Wow. Oh, you don't have to, honestly. It's chill. I'm not planning to sell this piece, so I can be chill with it. So it's okay. You can talk as much as you want. I'm having fun chatting too. Oh. School is definitely rough. You guys take care of yourself out there. Oh, I'm working on a secret project. I'm working on an Arknights book. There's a theme to it. I don't know how much of it I can show. But maybe when I have more of a sketch, I can show it properly. Oh, my colors changed. That doesn't look right. Let's see if I can troubleshoot this. I'm gonna try blocking it in. I can't really see it that well. What color did I use? I'll use this one. How should that hat sit? You know what I wonder? I wonder if Lolai have any artists that he's a big fan of. I'm pretty sure most of the artists that we have in Arknights are artists that he's fans of. Because I'm pretty sure if he was in the Toho Dojin scene, I'm sure he's heard of Nami before. So I'm low-key sure that he just invites artists that he likes onto the game. Which is kind of nice. So I'm willing to bet that a big chunk of people currently working on Hypergriff are like he's fans of. What keyboard are you using? Are those Cherry MXs? Oh, they are Cherries. They are Cherry MXs. I'm using a Keytron keyboard. I think is the wait, it's the Keytron V10. Let me look at the box. 1 second. Oh no, I'm using a Keytron V1 Max. That's my keyboard right now. I thought about looping it, but then I'm like, it sounds pretty okay as it is. Is it too loud? If it's too loud, I might switch to Silent Reds. And also loop it, so it's even more smooth. It's soothing. Dude, okay. I didn't know that cheaper keyboards could sound this good until I tried a Keytron. So I highly recommend it. But definitely do your research first, because I think some models have issues with build quality. But overall, I'm impressed with mine. I actually got this keyboard recently. I switched from a Ducky keyboard. And it's fine and all, and it's pretty. The RGB is very pretty for Ducky. But it just broke. It literally just broke one day, and then I had to get a new one. And also sounds kind of loud. So once I got a Keytron and I heard the difference, I'm like, whoa. Also, was Lowlight a fan of GFL? Hasn't he left? Yeah, so I do know that he had a fallout with Girls Frontline, but I don't know how bad it is. And I don't have any insider information, and if I did, I don't think this is the place to share it. But I honestly don't know, so I have no clue. But I'm assuming, like, the gaming, especially the game maker circle in China is pretty small. So I'm sure I'm sure they're at least amicable. I imagine you probably can't, like, hate someone that much. Especially if you represent, like, a professional company. For actual pieces, how many hours did you usually spend for a single piece of drawing? Oh, that's a good question. Let me I might know, but I have to check the file. Cause I think 1 second. Let me see if I can find it. Cause the thing with me is because I don't do this full time, I basically only have time to work on it on the weekends or after work. But mostly on the weekends, because after work I have other things to do. So it's really inconsistent. Like some days I can put in 10 hours, some days I can only put in 2. But let me see if I have. Oh, let me see if I have the file for my most recent artwork. Is this the file? Oh, this big file. It's taking a while to load. Let me rechat. From what I gather, Lowlight has a very respectful perspective on women. AK doesn't really. That's true. Yeah, he does. Oh, this is the oh, this is the incompleted version. 1 second. Let me see. My files are everywhere. Sorry about that. That's the incompleted version. Do I have the full version somewhere? Oh my gosh, I can't find it. Oh my god, did I accidentally delete the file? Oh wait, I remembered! I don't have the actual file in here because it was too big to back up, so I just deleted it. Ah! But I uploaded it to cloud storage. Okay, that explains it. Okay, hold on. Alright, this is the completed artwork. Wait, but let me rechat. Hold on 1 sec. Yeah, that's what I like about Arknights is that you have women in STEM and having PhDs like Saria. When I saw that, I was like, okay, dude, I'm hooked. I gotta play this game. Yeah, I definitely agree. Like, the game definitely doesn't sexualize women unless it's like a summer skin, but even by summer skin standards, it's very, very tame. So I really like that about Arknights. And that's why Arknights has a huge female fan base, myself included. By the way, the fact that it was revealed that Amiya wasn't Docta's love interest like in every other gacha game, but is our adoptive daughter's peak writing. I agree. It's so rare, especially to see like a present father figure in media, because usually they're gone. Unfortunately, I don't know why that's like such a trope. It's like for example, Ash from Peak of like Pokemon. Like, where's the dad? So I really like that the doctor is there. Oh yeah, so this how long it takes. So I checked the stamp from this. This is like December 2023. And then I finished this like. Wait, actually, let me check the dates. When did I do this? Oh no. Properties. Oh, so it actually took like. Oh, not bad. So it took about 3 months-ish. But that was because I had Christmas break. So I was working on this a lot. So that was fairly fast. It was like 3 months roughly, 2-3 months-ish. So that there's that. But then there's also like artworks that take a little bit shorter. Let me see this. Let me pull it up. So something simpler like this. Wait, it's not loading. One sec. So something simpler like this took me like a week or less, I think. Let me check. When did I create this? Yeah, this took about a week. I remember being really fast with this. So it really depends on like what style I'm going for and how much detail I want to put in. 3 months I'm dying. Yeah, that's the thing with art. You just gotta grind. And that's what I did for like a long time. Like I used to be, oh, I hate this looking back, but like I used to be like a hustle bro. I used to be pretty into hustle culture. Like every day after work or after school, I would like come back and just grind art. And I would grind. So, cause like that was when I started art basically. I started really late. Like I basically started art when I was like full adult at that point. And then I was like, oh, I gotta play catch up. You have like kids who are drawing better than me. So then I tried, and here I am. But yeah, I agree. Like art, as with any skill, I think if you want to get to a point where it's presentable, you have to be consistent. You have to basically make it part of your life into a hobby and into a lifestyle, because otherwise you're not gonna touch it enough to be I guess, like, especially if you want to like make money from it. Like if you're just doing this for hobbies, like if you're making music for fun or if you're singing karaoke for fun, that's okay. But if you want to like be a little bit more serious with it and make a little bit of money from it, then I think you basically have to grind. And a lot. Grind a lot. I started drawing when I was 6, but I took it seriously like 5 to 6 years ago. Yeah, I agree. Like, that's good though. You really do have to have that mindset, that grind set, as I used to call it back in the days. I don't do that anymore. I'm a lot more chill now, mostly because I can't afford to do that. Because the one of the downsides about grinding that hard, and not just in art, I was going that hard at everything I do, including school, including work, is that you burn out mentally and physically. So because I was doing a lot of sitting, back problems existed, and so did like arm problems. So I definitely don't recommend this. Definitely have like go to the gym, be a well-rounded individual. Don't be like this, especially if you're doing it for like a job. That's why I think it's really hard to be a full-time illustrator of some sort, or even any kind of artist, like musician. Full-time anything creative is really hard, because you really have to be super good, and to get super good you have to grind a lot, and to grind a lot you need to be physically able to, and it's really rough on the body. So I don't recommend it. But doing it as a hobby is great. That I recommend. And you can kind of take it at your own pace. That's what I'm doing right now. It's great because I get to share my artwork with people at conventions, at meetups, and then I can also make like freebies for Arknights players and cosplayers. I'm not sure if you guys are like Canadian, but my friends are doing a Arknights panel, and then there's like freebies there that I'm planning to hand out as well. So it's fun. Like I get to do things like that, and I'm not full time. I'm taking it easy, or I guess easier. So yeah, I recommend it. As a hobby, it's great. But if you want to do it full time, definitely think about like what you plan to do to support yourself. So yeah, hobby is good. And I say this took 3 months, but like I said, for 1 month or I guess for 2 weeks basically, I was working on it like every single day because that was during Christmas break. But after that, it was basically only the weekends. So I would say like 1 month, roughly. About 1 month of work time. If you want to like ignore the work days and just add up all the weekends. Something like that. But yeah, it really depends on what style I'm going for, how much detail I want to add, and what my vibe is. That Hoshi piece, I made it back in like 2020 something. 2021, 2022. I think that one took like about 1 or 2 months as well. And I draw really slowly too. I can't draw fast. So yeah, it really depends. And this is like the very, very basic sketch. They start off on blobs and then they turn into that. I bet $50 on with another artist on who will get into hyperglyph first. So me chill in 3 years. Good luck. I hope we get in. They're opening up a I think they're opening up a North American branch. That's what I heard. So maybe. Kind of like how MiHoYo has their second branch in Montreal, Canada. I think they're planning to open up a branch somewhere. But they're definitely planning to hire. Oh, this looks off for some reasons. I don't wish to alarm if you have a fish on here. I know! That's my baby. My baby jumps too. You wanna see? 1 second. Let me toggle. Ah! It jumps when I scream. Ah! But yeah, that's my baby. Things about their hire that they don't disclose how much they are going to pay you or talk about environment within, so it's low-key sketch. Yeah, my insider sources tells me that the benefits at HG is pretty good, but the pay is a little bit lacking. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Seaborn detective. That's my baby. That's my shop manager. I love fish. I have an army of fish at home. Sad Mizuki noises. Hey, maybe I'll have Mizuki. Mizuki is my IRL shop manager when I'm vending at conventions. This is my online shop manager. I think a big factor that comes to art or any creative hobby is comprehension. I find that trying to grind art didn't improve me. If anything, it made me worse by teaching me bad habits. Is when I took a step back and allowed myself to be curious on the process rather than the end product that I've really begun improving. I don't know if you share similar experience. Yeah, I would say that is mostly correct, but I think it's correct to an extent. How should I explain this? Because like I said, I'm speaking about this from the perspective of an amateur. Like, I don't consider myself professional or pro or good at all. I agree. Like, if you just blindly grind things without knowing why you're doing it, you're definitely not going to improve as fast. But I also think it's equally as important that you practice things so many times that it's basically muscle memory. Because right now when I draw lines and other things, I don't think, I just do. But in order to get to that point, I have to practice it a lot. So I still do think that practice matters a lot, even if you're just like mindlessly scribbling. But you definitely, but basically, if your hand has caught up to a point where you get the muscle memory, then yes, I agree. It's better if you think about why and like take, like you said, take a step back, experience life a little bit, and then look at what other people do for their art, and then that's when you can reach the next step. So I definitely do see it, but I also think that it's just as important, especially if you're like a beginner. Maybe you're not. If you're not as beginner, then you don't have to practice as much, like just grinding, like drawing lines, boxes, things like that. But I think if you haven't held a pencil before and you're literally just starting, I think it's more important to just draw basic shapes than like taking a step back. There's a cool YouTube channel that deconstructs process in a novel perspective. Jake Don't Draw. Oh, that's cool. I'll check them out. Oh, I can wait. Can I share my favorite resources for arts? There's a guy. So obviously, I think you guys know about Proco. I'll type in chat so you guys can look it up. So Proco, he does like anatomies tutorials. They're really useful. And then one of my favorite YouTube channels is Design Cinema. I don't think a lot of people know about Design Cinema, but basically the guy that runs the channel is a concept artist, and he has been hired by basically every single big company you can think of. Disney, like he's worked on Marvel films. He designs a lot of environments and like spaceships and basically all those cool sci-fi things. But very few people know about his channel, but his words are very, like he's very good at breaking it down, and he also runs like a concept art school in, I think, Singapore. But he's like super skilled, and he's probably my favorite YouTube channel when it comes to art. So I definitely recommend checking him out. He's really, really good, especially if you like the Arknights sci-fi type of artwork, because not that many people draw it. Like if you go on YouTube, you'll mostly see like cute moe girls type of drawing. You don't really see that industrial kind of drawing. So I definitely recommend Design Cinema. Oh yeah, it is FZD school. That's the school that he runs. FZD is initials of his name, I think. But yeah, I recommend it. Design Cinema is great. Seeing Jane. Let me look that up. Oh, that's nice. You know, if you go on like Bilibili, you can find Nori's Bilibili channel, and he did a few speed paints. I wonder if I can find it and link it. Nori's tech. I found it by... Oh, I found it. 1 second. But I think this is before he started working at Hypergriff. But he has some speed paints. So yeah. And I think some other illustrators also did some speed paints. I know Nami did a few. But in terms of Hypergriff, I think it's only Nori and Nami that I know about. I haven't found the personal accounts for other artists yet. I think the mentality that like Chinese artists have is that they're not good. Or at least they don't think they're good. Okay, I think they're great, but they don't think that they're good because China indeed has too many good artists, I think. It's very competitive. Also, definitely practice is critical. I think the big difference where the bigger difference is that before I would draw, but I didn't want to draw. I wanted to have drawn. If I could wish to have the end product without the process, I would say yes. But I had an epiphany and changed my perspective. Yes, I agree. 100%. I totally agree with that, and you said it better than I could ever. Because it really is, like I said, you have to make it as part of your lifestyle, and I'm of the opinion that unless you really want to do it, like you genuinely from the heart want to do it, you can't do it. That's why I don't think you can force anyone to do anything. They'll only do it if they can do it. Well, thank you for the follow. So I definitely see your point. It's definitely about the journey and not the destination. And this is why... Oh, I'm about to drop another hot take. It's okay. No one watches my stream. It's fine. You guys can keep it secret. Okay. My other hot take is that... I'm not going to name names, but there are a lot of artists that kind of draws to check off a box. And they're quite popular. So, like, whenever a popular, like, gacha character is released... They'll be like the first to post an artwork and then get famous that way. And then, but if you look at the artwork, it's kind of simple. It's kind of simple. Your hot takes are super entertaining. Oh, I sure hope so. Thank you, thank you. I do like to yap. I do like to yap. And whoever wants to listen can choose to listen. But like I said, it's just my opinion. Feel free to agree to disagree. But like I said, there are some artists that kind of just follow trends. And then they kind of post like the simple I don't want to say simple in terms of like skill level, because they did take a while to get there, but simple in terms of like content. You have a cute girl on a blank background usually, or it's like very easy to make backgrounds, and then they just post that and it gets popular, and then they ride a wave, and then next time a banner drops, they drop the newest character once again, and then you know, they get a lot of engagement and things like that. But then you rarely see good... I don't want to say the word good, but like detailed pieces from them. Like things with complete backgrounds, or at least attempted backgrounds. Artworks with hidden meanings in it. So for example, if you have like two characters and they're like interacting, things like that. Like you rarely see those. And for like the general public, they're okay with that because they just see pretty artwork they like. They repost, they retweet, they do whatever, right? They like it because they see pretty girl they like. I totally get it. It's cute, you know, who doesn't want to see pretty girls? But then I feel like, at least the way I think about it, and maybe perhaps Arknights has kind of pushed me towards that direction, is that I need art to have more meaning. Like, yes, it has to be pretty, but it also has to be like it has to tell me something. If it's just pretty, it's not good enough for me. So that's my hot take. So I definitely agree. I feel like for people like that, they kind of just check off a box. They're like, oh, I drew this, I'm done. And it works out for them because they get engagement and they get clout. And that's okay. You know, you do you. But for me, I need a little something more. Stream next Saturday, what else I'm going to... Can I? Am I doing okay? Wow, I'm scared. I'll try my best to stream. If I can muster up the courage. I've been wanting to stream for a long time. I basically streamed a lot in March. And then for April, I got scared again, so I didn't stream. And now I'm here. And I streamed today. And then Eckogen pushed me to stream again. And so far I'm having fun, so that's good. That's good. It needs to appeal to the audience, but it needs to have soul. I agree. I'm at that point where I'm like, tell me more, show me more. I want to see the details. If there's no details, then I don't want it. There's too many pretty artworks out there that I could be looking at. But maybe my take is very Spartan. I feel like if I said that, I'm sure there are some people that would get tilted. But for me, I need more. Pretty girl on a simple background can't do it for me anymore. And if anyone is doing that, please, I don't mean shade, okay? That clearly works for you, so you keep doing you. But for me, for myself and my own art, I kind of want a little bit more than that. Have you heard of Drawfee? I think I have. But I don't know them. The thing you guys have to know about me is that I'm kind of... Well, you guys already know about anxiety. But I don't engage with people. I don't engage in the people in the sense that I kind of keep to my own lane. Unless they do some sussy shit and then I call that out. But if they don't do sussy shit, then I'm okay with that. Like, you just do you. I might not agree with you or something, but that's okay, you do you. So I don't go out of my way to reach out to like content creators or like look at content. Basically, I have curated my content to basically like, I have 5 artists I can name off the top of my head that I like follow and I've subscribed to, and then that's basically it. Cause I have another hot take. Are you guys ready? Okay, my hot take is if you look at too many artists and you have too many directions to improve your art, then that is actually detrimental to you, because you get what's that thing called, where basically if you're presented with a lot of options, you analysis paralysis, I think is what it's called. So it's actually pretty good to keep like your favorite artist list kind of small. Yeah, choice paralysis, something like that. Yeah, exactly. So I actually think it's good to kind of curate your own style by looking at the styles you like and then adding those artists to like the pile that you look at. And then if you only look at those artists, and over time, I think your artwork is going to get closer to those artists. And then my other hot take, man, I'm dropping so many hot takes. When the VOD is going to go up, actually, I don't even want to know the comments, but that's okay. I'll say it now. My other hot take is you have to look at good art in order to draw well. Hot take stream. I hope I don't say something that's gonna piss off other people. It's really not my intention. But yeah, you have to, I think, okay, everything I've said so far, my opinion, agree to disagree. I think you have to look at good art in order to improve, which is why there are some artists that I used to be a fan of that I'm no longer a fan of, because I just realized that they kind of plateaued in terms of style or in terms of skill level. And I get that, right? Like, if this is your full-time job, then it's okay to plateau, right? If you're doing this for a paycheck, and people expect the same thing out of you, it's okay. Like, as with any job, you kind of reach a point where you just don't want to, like, you don't want to put in that extra something, and that's okay. So there are some artists like that I used to like in the past that I currently don't support or follow because I feel like they have peaked. And I like artists that keep on improving. Even if they're improving a little bit at a time, it doesn't have to be like a fast improvement, right? But I think as long as someone is improving all the time, even if it's like super slowly, I would rather follow someone like that than like someone who has peaked and is just pushing out the same thing over and over and over again. So that's my own philosophy. So I kind of curate my list. Like every couple of months, I'll look through my list and see like, okay, this person hasn't improved, or like this person I feel like it's just using the same things over and over again. I'll like favor some of their like most well-known or best works, and then I'll just unfollow them. Cause I feel like I've seen enough, if that makes sense. And of course, you know, I could add people back after a few years if they have improved, but I only look at artists that still do something extra when they draw. So that's my hot take. I haven't named anyone, and I don't plan to. So yeah. I don't think anyone's gonna come for me, but if people do come for me, I think I'll be like so scared that I probably won't stream again. That's a weird take, but interesting. Yeah, it probably is. Especially if, like, for example, someone doesn't draw, then I get it. But for me, I don't know. I guess I like to min-max. Drawfee's a silly channel doing silly challenges like drawing Disney princess. Oh, okay. Cool. I will check them out. Hmm. Let me look at Ami again. Oh. I can't get this right for some reasons, but that's okay. I could fix it later. The silhouette. Oh, you know what? I'll deal with the hat later. Okay, I'll deal with the hat later. Something's off about it. I'll work on other parts. Alright, time to solo. Time to solo a hand without reference. It's okay if it's a little bit messed up. I can always fix it later. I'm doing better than expected. I fully expected it to crumble like within 10 seconds of this many people. But so far, I'm doing okay. Exposure therapy. Maybe I should stream next Saturday. Just so I can be less scared even. You've been doing great for a new streamer. Just gotta channel your inner Blobhouse. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Although I feel like I probably turned away a lot of new people with my hot takes, but that's okay. Those are my truths, and I gotta say it. And if they don't agree with it, that's okay too. I'm not their type of content creator, and that's okay. But I'm glad. I'll draw the apple next. Oh, the apple is blue. Very nice. What? Thank you for following. Oh, thank you, thank you. You guys don't have to. I don't know. I don't know if this content is even interesting. I'm just yapping. I'm drawing. Not even drawing that well. But that's okay. What do you use to draw, by the way? A drawing tablet? A drawing pad? I use a Wacom tablet. Let me see if I can find a model. I don't even know if they sell it anymore. It's a pretty old one. Wacom Cintiq. Oh, I don't think they sell my exact model anymore. But I use like a Wacom Cintiq, the type that you can draw directly on the screen. And then the program that I'm using is Clip Studio Paint. But I have used Photoshop for like majority of my years learning art. I switched over to Clip Studio because I don't have to subscribe to anything. I hate monthly subscriptions, so I could just buy it out once. So that's why I made the switch. And then when I'm feeling fruity, I'll use an iPad. But not always, because I don't always have access to iPad. Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. Right? Like, why is everything subscription? Why can't I just buy it once? So yeah, for that reason, I don't use Photoshop anymore. Even though it's very powerful. Yeah, that looks like an apple. Apple enough. But the biggest turnoff is making me register an account that I'll never use. I think Clip Studio makes you register an account too. Or is it only if you... Wait, yeah, I think... Yeah, I had to register when I bought it. But I do use it pretty often, so it's not that bad if you use it every day. But if you don't want any registration, probably iPad with Procreate, I think, is the cheapest option. I think it's only like $10 or something. And then you can use it however much you want. One thing I don't like about the iPad though, Apple Pencil is great. Like in terms of tilt sensitivity, I think is way better than Wacom. But I don't like Apple because it tends to overheat. I haven't tried it on the new, like the silicon chips, but the older versions, they definitely tended to overheat, and I don't like that. And they also can't handle files that are too big. So if I'm making something really, really heavy in terms of layers and all that stuff, then I'd rather use a PC for that. Especially because I can like add whatever I want to my PC. It's way more customizable. Oh, you know what I just realized? I can show you guys what they become. Because I was talking about Shikishi and then I realized that I have a photo somewhere. Wait, 1 second. Let me change it. Okay, so this is the file that I used to make my Shikishi sketches. And then I mentioned that I transferred to paper. So let me just show you an example of that. Swire. Okay, I'll use Swire as an example. So Swire. So this is the sketch. And then I print it out. And then I transfer it onto this board. And then I basically redraw it. But with inks. So this is the final product. So you have this. Let me put these two side by side. So you have this next to this. Oh wait, you can't see it. Ah, wait. Oh, because okay, it's a different window. Oh, okay. 1 second. Can I do this? Oh, okay, there we go. Ta-da! This turns to this. And then you just sign it. Because I usually make these for people that I want to give it to. Or commissions. But very rarely do I take commissions. Because I think taking money makes it not as fun. Which is also why I can never do art as a full-time job. I would treat it like an actual job and just lose interest. Okay, I'm gonna close this. Wow, it's so late already. Okay, it's almost 3 AM for me. I think in about 8 minutes I'll end the stream. It's way too late. And even though my bedtime is way later than that, I should probably sleep at a normal time, like a normal person. Yeah. And I think I'm mostly done the parts I need. Like I said, it's just a sketch, so it doesn't have to be super exact. I can always add more details once I print it out. I just need a general rough guideline so I know what I'm doing. I tab out my Arknights to watch this. Is worth it. Oh, thank you! Oh, I feel so honored. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But definitely Arknights is fun. Arknights is fun. This I'm glad you find this fun as well. I appreciate it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm also really bad at taking compliments. I get scared. But I do appreciate every single one, so thank you. Oh, they're pretty fun for my first time. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. If I played a non-Arknights game, like a horror game or a mystery game, would you guys show up in chat? I'm asking because I want to play horror games. But I get scared. But if there's people in chat, I feel like I'd be okay. Depends. Oh, I really want to play horror games though. Oh, thank you, Dylan. I'm glad you show up. You will show up. Yes, for horror games. Okay. Alrighty. I'll find a game that I want to play that is scary. There are quite a few. It's just that I'm always too chicken to play. And then I never play it. But I wanna play. Whee. Oh, she has a cloak, doesn't she? What type of horror games do you fancy? Psychological or jump scare mainly? Oh, I like psychological. But a good jump scare is fine. But I think for a game to be, or a horror game to be effective, it needs to be like, it shouldn't scare you every single second. Otherwise, it's not scary anymore. So, my favorite horror game series is probably Fatal Frame series. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. Oh, I also like VNs. I basically played a shit ton of VNs. And I still love VNs. I really want to play Umineko. Like on stream. I've seen the anime, but I never played it myself, and I want to play it. But I also play like the recent horror game. Fatal Frame is so good. At least I think it's good. It has a lot of messed up rituals, a lot of folklore, a lot of puzzles too. It's pretty fun. And then to fight the ghosts, you basically have to use a camera on them. You have to take a selfie. Not a selfie, but like you have to use a camera, so you have to look at them. So I like it. I like Fatal Frame. I know cry or fear made me jump a few times. Do you also like horror movies by extension? Horror movies don't do it for me. I watch it because I find them funny, not because they're scary. Like, I think one of the funniest I've watched is Hereditary. I think is what it's called. Let me look up the name. Hereditary. Oh, okay, yeah, it's that one, Hereditary. I laughed my ass off watching that film. I think it's really funny. I also watched the Bird Box. Is that what it's called? Bird Box. Oh yeah, that one where she gets decapitated. That one's just really funny to me. I don't know why. Yes, driving a car. Exactly. Yeah, that scene. It's just so. I'm okay with horror movies, but I think in terms of like if I want the genuine horror experience, games are the best way to experience it, because you are the main character. So whatever you interact with, basically is in first person. So the horror affects you more. If I'm watching someone by proxy, like in a movie, then I don't feel scared. If anything, it's a little bit funny because some of the premise are really dumb. Like why can't you, like, why does everyone have to split up? Why can't everyone just go together? You know what I mean? So horror movies to me is like, if I was in that situation, I would just tell everyone to bundle together, and it honestly wouldn't be as stupid. So I just see like the stupid decisions that people make in the films, and then I just lose interest. So it becomes funny instead. Wow, it's 3 a.m. for me. I said I would end stream here, so I will end the stream here. Honestly, I didn't expect to hang on for this long. How long have I been streaming? Let me check. Wow, almost 2 hours. Wait, exactly 2 hours. Oh, those Chinese games are pretty fun. I watched some playthroughs of them, so maybe I want to play myself. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming to the stream. For those who follow, thank you. For those who haven't, that's okay. I hope you had fun. And if you haven't, that's okay. I still wish you a very good night or day wherever you are. So thank you all for coming. I am still very scared, but I'm less scared now. Just a little bit. Thank you all for being so kind to me. I really appreciate it. And I don't think Eckogen's here anymore, but thank you, Eckogen. Thank you, Eckogen. Thank you everyone for coming. Have a good day or night wherever you may be. And I'll no promises, but I'll definitely try next Saturday. Next Saturday, I'll try. Bye everyone. If you come next Saturday, I'll definitely do it. But you have to come. Okay, bye everyone. Bye bye.